Hi there, I hope all of you are doing well. Today in this video, which is my first on this channel using my voice, I will be teaching you guys how to heal in a hardcore expedition. I am going to share all the basic combos and the things that I learned from day 1 till now. I am not a perfect healer, but I will give you guys the tip that I wish I knew when I started healing in HCE. Whether you are intending to begin or having trouble healing in HCE, this video will be beneficial for you. Now let's start talking about the equipment you need to purchase. Choose the Graveguard helmet for the helmet, the Royal Jacket for the armor, the Tenacity shoe for the shoe, and set the passive to the one I am showing you. Celestial Censer is the required offhand, and any one of these holy staff can be used for the main hand. However, I believe that the one hand holy staff is the superior choice. As for the tier of the gear, you need at least 5.4 Awakened Holy Staff to do map level 18, and you need 8.4 Celestial Censer. You can however use 8.3 or 8.4 Holy Staff, but 5.4 Awakened Holy Staff with 10% healing cost and a 10% cooldown reduction and some IP stat is way better, as you can use Carlian Cape for double Q skill and won't run into energy issue. For the rest of the gear you can go 6.3 or above. But if you're planning to use 8.3 or an 8.4 stuff, then I would advise you to use 8.3 or an 8.4 Graveguard helmet because it provides more energy, which is much needed. For cape, use Carlion cape if you are using a 5.4 staff, or if you are gonna use 8.3 or an 8.4 with an energy potion. If not, then go for immersed cape, but I would recommend carrying both the cape so that you can swap them when it's needed. For the swaps, you will need Druid Cowl for bosses, and you might sometimes need Spectre Hood. That's everything about the gears. Now let's talk about the skill and combo. I would be using a one-hand Holy Staff because it's the most used weapon for HCE. So for Q, use Holy Flash on the maps which have undead mobs to save your DPS. In case they get hit by the skeleton archer and on the boss in Fistful of Silver, and use generous healing for the other maps and all the other bosses. Use the third passive which can be used to knock the mobs back to the clump or away from the tank or even interrupt if needed. The main difference between Q1 and Q3 is that Q3 has a bigger range and a small delay to heal, which can be very useful if you are trying to heal tank before clump, but it has relatively more cooldown than Q1 and heals relatively less. For the W, you would always want to go with Holy Beam. The Royal Jacket reduces the cooldown of your teammate if they are near you, and the helmet is an emergency heal for your tank. It heals the tank by almost 50% of its HP because of the healing cast bonus. In the future part of this video, I will give you guys a basic idea on when to use the jacket and which pull the tank 100% needs jacket, or else the whole team will die. For now, let me tell you guys about the basic combos, which is D or E, and then you use your R, F, and use W. Your W will heal the tank from the damage he takes from the mob that he didn't stun, and will give him a huge amount of heal to run away after the clump. What the tank does when he needs to auto attack the mob 4 times so that he gets 50% crowd control buff, and also he needs to hit the mobs with his Q twice to maintain the aggro. So your job is to protect him while he does that, and then when the crowd control is about to end and you can hit your tank with another beam so he can be safe when he's doing his second rotation. Your E gives some heal and also a 5% healing cost which stacks 3 times. That's the basic which most healers know about. Now what separates a good healer from a noob healer is that the good healer knows how to keep the tank healthy even before he stuns the mobs. The question is, how do we do that? The answer to that question is by using your shoe. Now you may be confused, but let me explain. In this clip I am showing you the tank is super low even before stunning the mob, and that's cause he didn't iframe properly. So what you do in this situation is you heal him as much as you can from a safe distance like I did, and press F to de-aggro the mob. But most of the time you won't have that big of a window to heal. So you have to use your helmet and then shoes as fast as you can. So is this enough to keep the tank healthy? Well, the answer is no, because you can only heal once with this and will have a massive cooldown on your shoe, in which the tank is vulnerable. So what should we do? Well, that's why the tank uses its Q on the mobs or auto attacks them to gain some threat generation on certain pools before he clubs them. When the mobs are hit by the tank either by Q or auto attack, you can heal the tank without worrying about the mobs being attracted towards you, as the tank will have their attention. On this clip that I'm showing you, you can see that I can heal the tank before the clump without using my shoe because he has the aggro. Make sure that the tank hits all the mobs which are currently aggroed, or else you'll aggro the mobs. Well, now you know the secret to keeping your tanks healthy. Now there's another thing that you will understand if you play tank in HCE is that your cooldown on W is way high, and if you use it for mobility then you have to wait a long time to root the mob and go away. The healer's royal jacket plays an important role in helping the tank get his W scale to root the mob when this happens. Also, if a tank has used his shoe and helmet before the clump and has cooldown, you need to give him cooldown reduction with your jacket so that he can have something to help him escape from the clump. It might look overwhelming to keep track of the tank's queue and everything, but it will be second nature to you the more you play a healer or if you play tank. This is something that I didn't know about when I started doing HC as a healer, but had to learn it slowly by some patient tanks by listening to them. Well, I hope this video is informative enough to help you guys, and I hope we meet soon with another video tutorial on HCE or something else that I am planning to do. And thank you for watching. Sayonara.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the